Okay, how to get back into working out. This is my 2 cents. These are a few quick little tips. Number one is see yourself as a person who works out. And I'm not saying just works out, but see yourself as a person who that is who they are. So let's say you're just a pickleballer, since that's a popular sport. So you love pickleballing. It'd be something like that. Like I'm just a pickleballer. Like it comes natural to me. And even though it may not come natural, I don't say I'm a runner. I say I'm a walker, right? To begin with, until I can get back to the point where I'm running. I don't say I'm like a full-on power lifter and when I'm just starting to weightlift, for the first time in a long time. So I think you got to do that mindset shift first, then start doing the small things where you promise yourself how to start working out. Like if you were like me and you're kind of like self-conscious, I just start by like doing things in the basement or like in a smaller gym or just like by myself. So just do something. So cardio, say 10 minutes, lifting, say 30 minutes. Do the bare minimum. I know that will feel like a lot when you're just starting, but just do that. Like I'm going to walk for 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Like literally it feels like that's it, but that's it. And then I'm going to work out for 30 minutes. That's it. Okay, that's long enough time for those endorphins to kick in on the workout. If you did cardio for 30 minutes, maybe, but you'd have to be like running. But, and that gives you a little reward center. And right as you feel it, then you leave. You're like, all right, I'm done. So you go home, That's where I would start. I know I look homeless. I just got out of the shower. I'm kind of cold, so I'm in a sweater. And then I would also start eating better. And if there's a ton of dieting stuff you can do and like, I don't know, like it can get complicated. So keep it simple, Sally, right? Keep it simple, stupid. Where it's essentially you just saying, I'm going to eat out less. So you decide I'm going to, like, if you're used to eating out 3 times a week, I'm going to eat out once a week. And so pick your day. That's your day. And you're going to like hyper focus on that day because you're so drug addicted, like chemically addicted to eating out. It'll be hard not to. Like I ate out In-N-Out and I was wondering, I'm like, why do I want to eat out so bad? That was yesterday, right? That's why. Because anytime you eat out, you get the desire to eat out more and more. So it's going to be a chemical bonding that you're trying to rip apart. So it's really hard in the beginning. And then it gets really, really easy. And then I would say the easiest trick, it's not going to make you lose a ton of fat, but it'll make you more full more often, is higher protein. If you want to lose more water and lose more energy, decrease your carbs. So you can either decrease carbs or increase protein. I like to start a diet, especially if I'm not used to anything, with literally tricking myself like I'm eating more food. So I eat more lean beef, which is like turkey meat or lean beef, like 90% and up. That's pretty dang lean. I'll eat more chicken breasts. I'll eat some tuna fish, whatever. Like you just increase your type of protein. Have like 6 eggs that day and whole eggs, right? It'll be more filling. So those are the quick, simple ways where you identity shift 1, 2, quick and easy, simple cardio 10 minutes, gym 30 minutes. That's it. No more, no less. And that's just keep that up for a month. And then come back to me, right? And then 3rd, increase protein. That's my easiest one. If, like I said, a lot of people are like, I want to change in 30 days. That is so unsustainable, guys. You got to stop that. You got to build. It's a thing of steps. Believe me, from someone who's gone yo-yo. Watch my other videos. I've yo-yoed. I've lost over 200 pounds in total. Like I've done this so often. I can promise you. And like starting when you're so obese and looking at yourself, but I don't even recognize that fat mother. But that's you. You can see yourself like POV from down, but when you see yourself in pictures in the mirror, you're like, holy crap, who is that? I know that. I've been there. So you're going to want to take it easy on yourself. And that's where the whole like positive self-talk, that will come in time. You can build that. Look at my other videos for that. I have one just on that. Your words, your incantations are spells. Your words are spells pretty much. And that's where I would start. And then sleep well. If you can, I know like I got kids. I don't know. I follow this couple, like I've mentioned them before. They have 8 kids or 6 kids. I can't remember. And they're not the perfect example of everything, but they're both jacked. They both work. They're both full-time workers. So they're very stressed out. They have a lot going on, and they make time to have 6-pack abs. Both of them. They were both diabetic. They were both fat. Abby. I'm going to interview her because she's local to the area. She's a big influencer here in the area. And so I think it's impressive what she does. And I think you guys would benefit from that. But all I'm saying is you can throw out as many excuses you want, but until you have 50 kids like she does, and you both work, and you both don't have time, and yet you find the time to sleep, go to the gym, cardio, baby steps, okay? Baby steps, but that's a big step. And I hope those help, those 4 little steps there. Thanks.